Hi, I'm Imogen. Thanks for clicking on this video. I make plant-related content every Friday, and this video is going to be a kind of chilled repot with me. So this is my Anthurium Clarinervium. I got it maybe end of last summer, and it lives in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet and has put out quite a few new leaves. But I've recently noticed that it has some lovely chunky roots, but they are coming out of the bottom of the pot. So I'm going to repot this now before too many more roots come out of the bottom, as that would make it really hard to repot. So carry on watching if you'd like to see that. So first thing I need to do is to actually get it out of the pot and try not to break these chunky roots in the process. Okay, so I've got it out, that's great. I only lost a tiny little root that was coming off that main chunky one, which was out of the bottom. So I'm pretty pleased with that, because the main thing I wanted was to make sure that that big root was fine. So now I'm going to try and take off some of this excess soil and just detangle the roots a little bit. Okay, so I've got off quite a lot of the soil and just tipped it onto the mat in front of me, but the roots are all looking really great and chunky and healthy, so I'm really pleased about that. So next I need to decide what pot I should put it into and then make up the new substrate. So it was in this pot, which I think is a 13cm one. It doesn't have any numbers on, but I have this, which is a 15cm pot. And if you can see the difference in size, I think that's probably quite a good size. I wouldn't want to go any bigger. I've got large pots as well, but I don't want to put it in only a slightly bigger pot for it then to outgrow that really quickly. So I think I'm going to go for this, which I've just got from B&Q. It's 15cm diameter and 14cm in height. Then I have this outer pot, which is what it was previously in, and although that doesn't look great, it'll do for now. In terms of the substrate mixture, it looks quite dense, which I wasn't really expecting. I thought it might have some perlite or pumice in there, and to me it looks like it's mostly cocoa coir, which I guess it seemed happy in. So I think I'm gonna just replicate so the new one doesn't sort of shock it too much. So this is the box that I mix my substrates in. So I'm just gonna push a load of it to one side and then make my new mix on this now empty bit. So to start off with, I'm going to use cocoa coir, which I get from Soil Ninja. Cocoa coir is a really nice base for soil mixes, but it doesn't have any of its own nutrients in, like normal soil or compost would. So I'm going to add some worm castings, which I also get from Soil Ninja. This is basically worm poo. And I'm going to mix this into the cocoa coir to act as that long-lasting fertiliser. The mix that the Anthurium was previously in looks a bit looser than what mine is, so I think I'm going to add some bark. Even though I can't really see any bark in the original soil mix, I think it will help with drainage. I also added a bit of perlite. So this is my new mixture and this is the old one. I also decided to add a bit of activated charcoal to again prevent root rot from a mixture being too moist. So this is the Anthurium just sort of plopped into the pot without any extra soil in, and I think that looks quite good. So first of all, I'm going to put a bit of the old soil mixture into the bottom of the pot. I have also added some activated charcoal and some worm castings into this, just so there is some nutrients. And now I'm going to put the Anthurium into the pot. Because of all the roots, that's a bit easier said than done. But now that that's in there, I'm going to top it up with my new soil mixture. I then decided that I didn't like how it was sat in the pot, so basically took everything out and started again. And here is what my plant looks like now. I couldn't quite get it to sit right, but on my sort of second attempt to put it in there, I decided on a placement. I think it looks really good and will hopefully give me some more leaves and will be happy in here. So I'm gonna give it a drink and then put it back into my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. And that's gonna be all for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Friday for another planty video. Bye!